Very quickly, don't forget we're giving away a PS5 girl over on my Instagram. Those are all the roles over there. Make sure you like this video, leave a little comment, resubscribe, share it. You already know the deal with that. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Flux, and today's video, girl, you won't believe the drama. Girl, it was raining outside. I had to use this as a little fan or whatever. I'm booked, girl. Sorry if my makeup looks a little off today, but I literally did my makeup in the car on the way to a gig. I showed up, walked around, collected the check. You already know the tea with that. But I did this in the car. I think it came out decent for being in a car. But we're gonna be talking about James Charles' drama, girl, and what's going on with all that. So it's been 24 hours since James Charles dropped his video on his coming back. And it was very interesting to see if people were going to accept him and give him a warm welcome, or if people were going to be, you know, with pitchforks and rattle, 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 and girl, who knows, right? And I will say this though, lucky James Charles, because I feel like if it would have been any other YouTuber, it would have been totally different. If it was Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, I think it would have been totally different. This is very interesting, but then again, I don't know. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. According to the numbers, he has a way more likes on his video, which to me symbolizes the YouTube community and his fan base are liking his return back to YouTube, right? But then a part of me was like, well, how much of it is real? You know, like, were they bot likes? I'm not accusing him of that or anything like that. I'm just saying it could be a possibility to buy likes to make it seem that, you know, make it seem like it's in the right direction. I don't know. If I'm just gonna take it for face value, it very does well seem that the YouTube community is welcoming him back. And on Twitter, it's a totally different story, girl. Okay, on Twitter, a lot of people were upset. Generally, I just think people are like, he's been gone for a while, even though my personal opinion is I feel like he could have taken a little longer, right, of a break. And I just say that, you know, there's really no way to tell when to come back to YouTube. Evidently, he felt that it was the right time for him to come back, but I do think he could have waited a little bit longer. That's just me. I mean, maybe y'all can let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong or whatever, but it just seems like, you know, on the heels of David Dobrik coming back, and then TATI Westbrook coming back, and then you have James Charles coming back so soon, I just kind of felt like maybe he could have given TATI Westbrook more of, like, you know, let her have her moment, like, give her a month or something. I don't know, girl. Like I said, these situations, there is no book on right or wrong on how to navigate it. Evidently, he felt like he took some time off to come back. With that being said, what do you guys think about it? Are you warm welcoming him? Do you like his new video? In his new video, I saw he used another beauty YouTuber's palette, so it kind of made me feel like, was that a symbolic or saying that this person backs me up and I back them up or stuff like that? You know, it's very, all those little play-by-plays, almost like I look at it like it's like a football game and we're dissecting it, where they went right, where they went wrong in that situation. I do think that it was a very strategic video of James Charles coming back. It didn't seem, wait, let me not say that, girl. Because you know what? The other videos seem a lot more scripted and just kind of like thought out. This video did seem to me, you know, I'm gonna be real and keep it real with you. It did seem he came back and was like, let me just talk to the camera about how I feel with that situation. But I do see where a lot of people's complaint was when it was more like, well, you know, these people weren't telling the truth, but you know, maybe some were. And it's kind of like he painted them all with a brush as if like, everyone just using my name for clicks and views, which is true, but at the same time it kind of invalidates the people who were telling the truth. Does that make sense? But let's talk business, because when it comes to that, James Charles palette, which I have right here, has water on it from the rain, girl. But James Charles palette Morphe is currently on sale, which is, it's not like a major sale, like let's liquidate and let's like get rid of all of it. It's almost like they have enough and it goes on sale, then it goes back to regular price, then it goes on sale and go back to regular price, like that type of thing. It's doing fairly well. As for it being in Ulta stores, no, I'm sorry, Morphe stores, some of those are like very discounted as well. But I mean, this is legacy. You know, I know a lot of people don't like the palette, or the people who love the palette. This is one of James Charles' legacies, is this palette right here. I used the little brown to contour my nose or whatever. But I mean, it's kind of hard to come back from this because this is a lot of colors. There's a lot here. I mean, where do you go from here with James Charles' palette? You know, and I do think that James Charles is back because it's setting himself up for the fourth quarter, which is October, November, December, which he can launch more merch, he can launch more clothing, palettes, accessories, his own makeup line, like something like that. So I do think it's a strategic move that he came back. I just feel like he could have waited a little longer. And I also do feel like that there's some tension between Tati Westbrook and James Charles. I don't have no proof. I don't have no receipts. Just, you know, people in your ear and reading stuff online. I just kind of feel like, I can see where that's going. I do think that there's some type of drama or beef with Tati and James. And I don't think that Tati, it would be in her best interest to align herself with James Charles because he's in so much scandal or drama. You know, I mean, if you want to be wrapped in controversy, go hang out with Jeffree Star of the house. I think Shane Dawson is going to come back to YouTube, and I think a lot of people are waiting on that. It's very interesting. 24 hours later, I can see where things are going, you know, things are settling down, and to me it seems like people are happy that James Charles is back. I know that there's a few people who are like, no, whatever, girl, get him out of here the house. But, you know, majority rules, I guess, and people are living for it. And I just can't help but to ask myself, if it was any other YouTuber, what would have happened? You know, would it have been the same? You know, I mean, there's people who've done a lot less and have got dropped from brands and canceled on the internet or whatever. But it's very interesting, right? What I found interesting as well as everything else I talked about was the fact that James Charles didn't give us a heads up about the current lawsuit that he was in with his former, I believe, assistant or former creative director or something like that. You know, when Tati Westbrook came back, she gave us a lot of insight on what's going on with her lawsuit. When James Charles came back, it was kind of like, you know, deflect, reflect, but I think people would have wanted to know about the lawsuit.
Hello everybody, James here. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing well as well. I really miss you guys. Don't worry, this is not my return to social media. But unfortunately, I am logging in today because I feel as though I am being cornered and have to make yet another public statement. I know people are sick of these. I don't blame you. I'm not even going to bother writing out like a whole notes app thing today. I'm just going to hit record and start talking to you guys one-on-one because there's a lot that I want to talk about, and hopefully whoever wants to listen can just listen. As you guys know, for the past couple of weeks, I have obviously been offline. I've been taking time away to learn, to reflect, to talk to professionals, and most importantly, to try to help better the situation that happened recently in any way that I possibly can. I've been quiet online, but things behind the scenes have not been so quiet. There's a lot going on, and I currently feel as though the situation that I was in is being taken advantage of, and I feel as though I'm being blackmailed, which is why I wanted to film this video today. For those who are not aware, for the last 2 years now, I've been dealing with an ongoing lawsuit from one of my previous employees. This is something that I have never spoken about, I've never mentioned, because I wanted to keep it private out of respect for her, and the fact that it's literally an ongoing litigation, but she's now speaking about it, which is just perfect time considering everything else that's going on. Basically, when I was 18, I moved to LA. I was living in my downtown apartment, as you guys know, and my YouTube channel was just starting to take off. I was filming and editing 3 videos a week by myself for my channel, and I really just wanted help, so I hired an editor. This person worked for me and then was later promoted to my producer, which means she was no longer editing, she was helping me film videos and was like my right-hand person for a salary of $72,000 a year. She only worked for me for about 6 months and then was let go, and now I am being sued. The suit is all online. You can read through it if you really want to, but it basically alleges that she was wrongfully terminated, overworked, and underpaid, all of which are untrue. I have a very, very small team. I've always had a small team. There are not many ex-employees because most of my team members have been with me for a really long time now. My team is like family to me. I love them all so much. You guys know a lot of them from being in the background of my YouTube videos, and I stand behind the fact that they are very, very well taken care of. The fact that this is like even attempting to become a narrative, it makes me feel like sick to my stomach because it is wildly, wildly untrue, and I am so grateful for the people around me. The case also kind of makes it seem like she's just trying to get back like the wages that she feels like she should have been paid for her work, which I wish were the truth, because in reality, this suit is actually for hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you're not familiar with cases like this, they're unfortunately pretty common in like the entertainment industry, but they usually don't actually make it to court, which may sound weird, but it's for 2 different reasons. The first one being, they are ridiculously long. This was filed 2 years ago. People are only finding out about it like now, but we are not even close to getting an actual court date yet. So it is a long process and quite a headache. Because it's so long, reason number 2 is it gets really expensive really fast for the defendant, which in this case is myself. So most of the time the defendant will settle, which basically means paying an amount of money to the person making the suit to just drop it and move on. And I'm not going to act like this was not an option for me. Settling is oftentimes a good option, a smarter option, because it's faster, it's cheaper, and it's a lot less of a headache. She is suing me. She has sued other YouTubers in the past. She was bragging on Twitter about how she just settled another case recently, so this is clearly a thing. But settling is no longer an option that's on the table, and I'm going to tell you why. This past week, I was reached out to for comment about a news article that is coming soon. And I learned that she is talking to the press about this lawsuit and what it was like to work for me as an employee. However, she's adding a ton of absolutely ridiculous, absurd, untrue, defamatory, just the craziest claims you could ever imagine. And in my opinion, it's an attempt to pressure me into making a much higher settlement offer. Once again, I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. These claims range everything from I was so lazy, she had to force me to get out of my bed and brush my teeth, and without her, I would have never made a single video or a single dollar. But also things much more serious and disgusting, such as that I used to say the N-word around her all the time. This is just perfect, convenient timing as well, considering this past weekend, my old Twitter account, which I have not accessed since 2016, and only has one tweet, I guess was hacked last year, and the hacker publicly tweeted somebody the N-word, and people actually thought that it was me. The worst part about all of this, though, is that if I were, in some universe, to make this ungodly amount of settlement money, if I was to pay it, I'm sure a lot of you are smart enough to take a guess as to what would happen to these claims. They would be retracted and they would magically go away. I can believe this. I shouldn't say that. I just don't want to believe this. I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. This is just disgusting. I know that my lawyer has been like a topic of conversation, a meme, a part of my internet persona for a while now, and I get it. But contrary to popular belief, I have never, ever paid anybody to speak or to not speak about me, and this will not be the first time that I do it. It just won't. And unfortunately, at this point, my only option is to pursue this to the fullest extent of the law and hope that one day, whenever it does get to a courtroom in the future, justice will be served. The problem, though, and why I'm making this video today, is because until that happens one day, we're dealing with the court of public opinion, which is a very different situation. And it's a court that is not on my side right now, which is just frustrating because, like I mentioned earlier, I feel as though this is all just to pressure me. There has been 2 years of timed opportunity to speak about any of this stuff. But now it's happening, and now we're going to the press, and now we're doing this back and forth. It feels so wrong to me. I wanted to make this video today to give anybody who may care and any of my followers some sort of background, some sort of explanation, some sort of insight into what's actually happening behind the scenes, because it's crazy. And I don't want this article to come out and just blindside people, because it is going to come out. And when it does, I know that it's going to be bad. And I totally understand that people are going to think whatever they want to, regardless of what I say, regardless of what receipts, screenshots, legal documents that I pull, and that's okay. That's, everyone has a right to their opinion. I just want to give some sort of explanation so you guys know, and hopefully you're able to see this and what's happening here for what it really is. I am sorry to my followers. I'm sorry that you're going to have to see this. I'm sorry that you've had to see everything that's happening over the past couple of weeks, because it is so frustrating and it's so embarrassing. But there's not much that I can do, and there's not much that am able to say about this either. All I can hope and pray is that one day justice is served and you guys are able to see me for who I really am and this situation for what it really is. That's all that I can hope. But until then, I guess I just have to wait patiently and just, come back when time is right. And I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, but if you made it all the way through, thank you for watching. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I love you and I hope you're having a good day. Bye.
He didn't talk about it. I mean, it would have made great fanfare. People would have rallied behind him, especially in this situation where he got so much love and support returning back to YouTube. Mentioning the lawsuit would have put more people on his side. Now, in the court of public opinion, doesn't mean that he would win the court case or anything like that, but in the court of public opinion, I think more people would have been on his side if he would have mentioned it. But that's, you know, neither here nor there. But I do want to say, please let me know what you think about all that drama in the comments down below. And yeah, girl, and I want to say that this video is sponsored to the house by Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. I'm telling you, I'm not going to steer you wrong. They have amazing products over there. Shavers, razors, stuff for the shower, and gels, and oh my god, check it out. There's something for everybody for different price points. I put the link down below, and the discount automatically applies at checkout. So you don't have to do anything, no special codes, just automatically applies your discount at checkout. You'll see it there. And so thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. Let's get on with the drama. And I do want to say a big thank you to a brand that sent me some PR. Not sponsored, but this is it right here. OMFG, you see it? Oh my god, cosmetics. They sent me this. They sent me a lot of stuff, and I just want to go over it with you and talk about it, show it off. So again, thank you for sending me this in PR. I appreciate it. I unboxed it on my Instagram, so I was kind of like excited about it. And they sent me this right here with, oh my god, the handheld UV disinfectant lamp. I can't wait to try this out. Like, thank you for sending this to me. I appreciate it. And like this cute little stickers. It's very kawaii. Like, I love that stuff like that. Like, this is my version of Harajuku, you know what I'm saying? And I just like, I love that culture. I love the style and everything. So OMFG has some really nice highlighters. This is one of them right here. I'm gonna show you the packaging. If you order from them, not sponsored, I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. I just love supporting small brands. When you do order from them, it's gonna come like this, totally packaged up. So they sent me so much more. I mean, look at these brushes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Like, something I go through a lot are brushes, and oh my god, this one is like a cotton candy fantasy. Look at the brush down here. So right here, it's gonna say OMFG, so it has their label on it. Oh, super soft. It is a synthetic brush, so it's no real animal hair or anything like that. OMFG lashes. You guys hooked it up. Look, this is their information on the back right there. Thank you guys so much for sending me this. I even got more brushes here. No freaking way. Are you serious? The mascara. There's so much. Beauty blenders. Guys, it goes on and on and on. Little keychains. You guys, oh, what is this right here? The Morticia setting spray. I think I said it right. Let's see, hold on. Oh my god, girl. This is everything. I just ran out of setting spray, so I really do need that. What we got here? More lashes, different styles of lashes here. Another highlighter, latex-free lash glue. Lash glue is something that I go through so much of. I go through so much lash glue, and I go through so much makeup wipes, makeup balm removers. Those two are the ones that I go through the most. So thank you for sending this to me. I'll put a link down below. Not sponsored. I just love supporting small brands and showcasing them. And thank you guys for the really cute mug. And thank you for just thinking of me and sending this stuff to me. I really do appreciate it. I mean, little kabuki brushes and stuff, like, so super sweet. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, love you so much.